So this is going to be my second video in my series on scrying and how to see spirits. And in the first video, I went and I talked a lot about being really clear on your goals. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about another really important part of scrying, and that is overcoming your fears. And the reason why this is so important when scrying to see spirits is because a lot of us just block ourselves from seeing spirits without realizing that we're doing it. It's not that we can't see these beings, it's that we don't want to see it, so then we don't see it. So it's like that whole thing, like if you've ever seen, I think it was in one of those Stephen King movies, the whole, covering the eyes and not there, not there, not there. And we do this all the time unconsciously because some of us are so terrified of things. Like, we're terrified we're going to see something that we just don't want to see and we can't handle. And then there's the thought, if I see something, maybe there's something wrong with me and maybe I've lost my mind. And so there's that fear of like seeing something, so then other people might think that there's something wrong with us. So there's that piece, and there's the just not wanting to see it. And then there's the kind of people who have grown up where, a lot of grown-ups in their life have been very dismissive about what they've seen. It's like, oh, yeah, the monsters under the bed aren't real, none of this stuff is real, there's nothing there, grow up and you don't need imaginary friends, and, all of these types of very skeptical things. So if you're dealing with all of that and you're trying to see spirits, even if you don't consciously realize that you have these narratives in your head, thinking about those types of things can get in the way. And to get out of your own way, meditation of some kind can really help. And scrying is really about trying without trying. So the important thing is to be relaxed, and being relaxed even supersedes something like, having a candle. So if candles make you nervous for some reason, you may actually get better results by not lighting the candle. If that makes you more relaxed. And this is going to be different for different people. What makes one person relaxed might actually be disturbing or upsetting for another person. So it's important that it's relaxing for you and not just some kind of general advice on what what people find relaxing. So some people find, taking baths relaxing, but there are some people who do not find that relaxing. So again, being relaxed and sometimes even being a little tired, but you have to be like just relaxed. And it doesn't mean that everything going on in your life is like all cleared out and all like, it doesn't mean that you have this like perfect life or something. It's really being able to clear all of these thoughts out of your head and get into the zone. And for some people, what can help is like a mantra or just chanting. Yoga can help. There's lots of different yoga poses and things you can try. And the other thing that really helps for getting past the fears is just being consistent. So, consistently practicing, and then even taking a break from practice and coming back to it, which is, I think, how I got my results. But honestly, it's been such a while. I would actually have to look in my magical journal for all of the details of how I started being able to scry. But again, because people have different affinities for different spirits, there's probably going to be a lot of variation in terms of what works for you. So, this is just kind of a general get past your fears video. And another thing that can really help people get past their fears is knowing that other people have done it before you and they're still here and they're still chatting, and they didn't they didn't die, and all of that can be very, very reassuring. So hopefully this video helps you, and I could probably go hours on this topic, but I just wanted to kind of give a brief overview of it.